Hello, YouTube. It's Black Tiger Miner back for another Alethea AI video. Today, I have a video that I'm going to show you that someone else posted that gives you a pretty good breakdown on a really positive or really good use of the product when they're talking about character GPT. But we'll get to that in a minute. First thing I want to show you, I do have finally got my shirt in. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is the official Black Tiger Miner shirt. So, got that out the way. Next, we're looking at this PSA for you. So, I want to just talk to you guys for a second before we get into the numbers and the financials and how the coin's doing. I want you guys to take some time and learn about crypto and learn about AI, right? Crypto's not going anywhere. So a lot of people want to rush in and buy. But as you can see, even in the bear market, crypto's still making money, right? Everything's falling, but with a recession looming, it's pretty good that crypto's still hanging around, right? A lot of this technology is new. And most of this technology, like Alethea, is not even mainstream yet. So getting in now would be good for potential wealth building or later down the lines, just saving coins and eventually be profitable. So I want you guys to research, kind of become a sponge in the crypto world, right? Research products and understand what you're looking at and invest in small amounts. So, as other YouTubers are saying, you can dollar cost average, which means you're buying small portions of the currency, the coin, the token, stocks, whatever you buy. Instead of buying a lot, buy $5 at a time, or $3, or $10, and eventually build up to a pretty substantial amount. And again, this is not financial advice, but if you were to buy it now, just think about if it did take off or if it did get to the $5 or $3 range, right? I'm not saying it's going to be $100 a share, but $3 or $4 up from what it is currently would be pretty profitable, right? Or you could just hold on to it and create generational wealth. Most of these applications we're looking at is new. And once it actually becomes mainstream and gets on more exchanges, it might be a lot more profitable than what it is now. I'm not a investing expert, but I'm just like you guys trying to make some money for generational wealth. Okay, guys, let's get into it. So as you can see, for the day, Alethea is down 25.4%, right? But we've seen this before. It goes down, then it bounces back up, or it goes down and goes down some more and then bounces back up. So as you can see, for the month, it's still up 324%, which is good. And for the week, it's up 50.1%. So if we go to live coin watch, in the last hour, it's down 6.63%. Last 24 hours is down 24.65%. The last 7 days, it's still up 42.2%. In the last 30 days, it's up 140.6%. In the last 90 days, it's up 587%. So that'd be a good investment on your money, right? 500% seems a lot better than most banks, right? A lot better than anything you can invest in currently. So we'll look at coin market cap. And coin market cap says it's down 24.19%. So it's not having a great day, but things aren't incredibly bad, right? Then if we look at the Ether scan, which you kind of check on from time to time, looks like the holders is up to 8,806. So we're up 1.2% today, which is good considering the price is down to 0.06, right? I think it was 8 yesterday. So if we pass to that 10-cent mark, I think it's going to be doing pretty good. Then we'll check the usual suspects. So we're looking at crypto.com. It's at 2.5% of the total coin holders, and it's down to 16 million. I think yesterday it was 20 million. But Polygon is right behind it at 1.019 and $6 million in holdings, which is up. Because I think when we started, trying to remember, I want to say it was around 2 or 3 million, give or take. Gemini is up to 1.2 million, and Gemini was only at like, I got to go back and write these numbers down. I think it was 400,000, maybe 500,000. So you can see the coin is still making pretty good moves, right? Still going up and still being productive. And then we'll look at this gecko.com, which can't be right. We'll come back to this in a second because if everybody else is saying 24%, why are they saying? Okay, there we go. It's down 23.9%, which is bad, but we've seen this before, right? So I'm going to go to this video, and it's a pretty long video, but there's some very interesting things that he's saying in the video. So let's run the video, and I'll be back. I'd say it's probably about 7, 8 minutes.
Hear me out on this. This is the most fascinating project in all of blockchain to me. Now, I did a video like 6 months ago, and in this video, I talked about how they are basically created AI that will bring your NFT to life. Now, before we dive into how all that works, and guys, that's only one application, it's endless. And I highly recommend you go to their website, and we'll talk about that in a second, and surf around and look at their use cases. But when I made this video, I said, look, this is the future. It's a long-term stack. Well, if you would have started stacking at that time, the best case you would have gotten about a 7 or 8x. Worst case is probably about a 4x. So it's been a great project. But at the time I said that, I said, look, it's not going to move the needle like right then and there, short term. It's going to take some time for, AI and a project to be adopted. But since then, we've had GPT AI come out, and that's changed everything. And that is going to absolutely explode that project even more because now people are going to understand it. And what I thought was the future of like 2 years minimum, or 5 years, or 10 years, guys, it's here. And once mainstream adoption kicks in and people start to understand how all this can work, and the metaverse and all the NFT stuff ties together, I'm telling you, Althea AI is a protocol that is going to pump and pump and pump. I don't see much of anything else having a better future when it comes to AI. And there are some good projects, but to me, this may be the one to watch. And I'm going to share with you why. Now, here's the part that gets me excited. See that ape on the screen? You can bring that ape to life. You can give it a personality, a persona. You can give it a voice, an education level. You can basically make it as smart and as AI intelligent as you want. Now, here's the thing, guys. You're going to see this in the metaverse walking around in the future, and it's going to have its own personality. It's going to be its own independent entity. You're going to be able to walk up, hi-fi it, have a conversation, whatever. It's going to be absolutely fascinating. They're going to probably put those in movies and everything. I can't even imagine how far that particular brand is going to go. Not to get off on board 8, but here's the part that absolutely blows me away. Now, I want you to think about this, guys. AI is so advanced, not the stuff they share with us that's free, but the AI that's out there, I'm going to give you an example of the application. They could download, for example, the entire Bible and everything, all the information we possibly know about the Bible, everything, the entire history. Now, imagine going into the metaverse and there's Jesus walking around. And this is not a political or religious thing, this is just a story. This could be Genghis Khan or Plato or Michael Jackson. But you're going to be able to bring the past back to life. Now imagine you're walking through the metaverse and literally Jesus is standing on a hill having a conversation, and you can gather around him just like back in the day. And not only is he you're going to be able to have a conversation, but he's going to answer you from all that past information. But better yet, guys, you're going to be able to ask him about modern day questions. And here's the thing, they're going to the AI in that process learns how Jesus thought and how he came up with what he said. So when you ask them a question that's non related to that time, there's going to be a good chance that it comes up with a reasonable answer. I find that absolutely fascinating, and I can't wait to see that. Like, I'm going to give you another example, and then we'll look at the charts. So stay with me. My grandmother, when I was a kid, always promised me to take me to see Elvis. She loved Elvis. Well, he passed away before we made that happen. Well, they're going to bring Elvis back. It's going to look like Elvis. It's going to sound like Elvis. It's going to talk like Elvis. It's going to dance like Elvis. It's going to be as close to Elvis as we possibly as it possibly could be. You're going to be able to go to a concert, shake hands. It's going to be absolutely fascinating. And as we've already learned, AI is